continuing to file their way into hall number 4 here at the NEC. We're going to get things underway in the 54 kilogram bantamweight division, and it's a contest between boxers from Scotland and Barbados. Just a spot of housekeeping. 5 scoring judges seated around the boxing ring using the 10-point must system.
Scotland,
all scores will be considered. Our referee is Mr. Seru Whippy from Fiji. And all smiles as he approaches the boxing ring. Here's Matthew McHale of Scotland. 26 years of age, is the man from Edinburgh, from the Loch End Boxing Club in Scotland's capital, preparing for his first bout here in his first Commonwealth Games tournament. Quarter-final run in the European Championships earlier this year in the 54 kilogram weight class. Comes to the ring as a 4-time national championship gold medalist, having taken 3 Scottish titles and a British title as well.
His opponent boxing out of the blue corner, representing Barbados, Jabali Breedy.
His opponent, Jabali Breedy, is competing in his second Commonwealth Games, having boxed at 52 kilograms in the Gold Coast edition 4 years ago, and he comes to the ring as a 2022 America's Continental Championship bronze medalist. Plenty of experience under the belt of the man from Barbados, part of a 3-strong Bajan boxing team. Well, my name's Ronald McIntosh. I'll be your lead commentator for this session of boxing, alongside me 1990 Commonwealth Games gold medalist, Olympic bronze medalist from 2 years before that, and WBC super middleweight world champion in the professional ranks. That man is Richie Woodall. We're both poised and ready to bring you these 12 scheduled bouts in this 9th session of boxing.
Breedy.
Boxes, very important. Keep your head up, no hits behind the head. Watch the low blows, keep those punches up, no holding. Shake hands, go back to your corner, wait for the bell.
So Mr. Seru Whippy just had to hold the boxers in their respective corners while the final official took his seat at ringside. We're finally underway in this 9th session of boxing. Action from the 54 kilogram bantamweight division between boxers from Scotland and Barbados. The taller figure, operating out of centre ring, wearing red, is Matthew McHale, and immediately he's looking to utilize what is going to be a very important punch in this contest, given the disparity in size, and that is his lead left jab. But there you see the modus operandi of the more compact figure wearing blue, Jabali Breedy of Barbados, a bundle of fast-twitch muscle fiber, and despite his lack of inches, he possesses terrifically quick feet, explosive hands, and he can close the gap in a hurry.
No prizes for guessing the tactics here for both boxers. McHale from Scotland got to keep those punches long and straight, whereas Breedy got to close that gap down, Ronald, like you said, with that fast movement with the feet, and then probably target the body with bent arm shots. He won't be doing much on the outside, I wouldn't have thought, just planning the attacks and then fast darting raids as he moves forward. And yeah, I do like this man in blue. He's a bundle of action.
So approaching the midpoint of the opening round, McHale using the space of the boxing ring effectively, but continuing to press his Breedy, now looking to work away to body and head. The right hook upstairs wasn't too far away. Perhaps it reddened the left cheek of McHale. It may have been that glancing shot, left cross and then left uppercut, dug in by Breedy. Nice left jab while spinning out to the center, landed by McHale. Beautifully picked right hand, straight down the pipe from McHale, who is using his straight shots effectively. Runs Breedy into a left jab as we go beyond the midpoint of this opening round.
So ring position crucial for both boxers here. For McHale, he's got to try and stay centre. Hit and move, most certainly. Movement's very important, but it's how he moves is also important, Ronald. He can't be moving too much backwards. He's got to move off to the side and keep circular movement so he can hold the centre of the ring and box and ring space. His problem might be when Breedy pushes him back to the ropes. That's when a boxer's feet can come square. That will allow Breedy then to work the body.
Here's a right-left combination, left hand again. In between those 3 shot successes for Breedy, where there was a right uppercut to the sternum from McHale. He now looking to measure his man, content to box off the rope, skips off to his left and gets back to the space of ring center. Breedy continuing to plan his attacks from beyond punching range. Came in with a 1-2, kept the attack going and scored with a good shot to the body.
McHale got to throw fast jabs, keep Breedy off balance. He's got to up the tempo, but do it at range here as McHale. And the rules for him should be 1 step back, then shoot off to the side and circle round the opponent. That's not a bad right uppercut, but the movement then goes back to that corner. That allows Breedy to work on that inside.
Right uppercut to the body, left hook to the head from McHale. The final action of the opening round. A round where both boxers enjoyed the success. Let's listen to Craig McAvoy.
Touch, bend the knees, bang, aim for the chin, all right? Aim for the chest, okay, number 1. The second attack's where it's at.
So it's some good work, I thought, from both boxers here. McHale scored well with some good long straight shots, but Breedy showing how dangerous he is on the inside. That was a nice uppercut, but watch, just drifts back then. Sorry, that's not the one I was looking for, but there's the shot there from Breedy on the inside. Short, hooking shot, bent arm. This fella's strong, fast movements with the feet. Yeah, I like the look of him. Interesting contest. Let's have a look at the scores.
So it is a 3-2 split in favour of Breedy. Perhaps a fair reflection of what transpired. Had it been 3-2 the other way, I don't think there would have been many complaints. Incredibly competitive first 3 minutes. So both boxers up off their stall early and keen to re-enter the fray. And it's Breedy who has come out, upping the intensity to begin this second round. McHale looking to fight off the ropes. Had success, but Breedy keeping the attack going. And after the command of stop, a left hook came crashing home from the southpaw wearing blue. Beautiful left jab on the resumption from McHale, and a little bit of holding and hitting from the Scottish boxer in red.
The movement is just as important, as important as the punches that are thrown here for McHale. Got to hit and he's got to move off to the side and round. We know Breedy's very, very quick, but that's better, keeping his man off balance, you see, with those long straight shots. Cannot afford to go back in a straight line here, McHale, and he can't afford to hold his feet or drift back to the ropes. Got to stay concentrated, disciplined. Centre of the ring is what's needed for the man in red.
So a minute gone in this second round. Breedy, beautiful work, springing off the back foot and landing a single jab. There he tried the leaping left cross, but was off the mark. Nice bolo shot, followed by a little bit of showboating with the Ali shuffle from Breedy. Nice left uppercut again. Breedy has completely changed his approach here. Now playing counter-puncher, waiting on a perimeter, hands down by his kneecaps, and he's increasing the disparity in height by dipping at the knees. There's another left-hand shot to the body. Jabali Breedy completely changing his approach here, boxing as though we're in the era of computer scoring. Landing eye-catching singles, and he's had a very effective portion of the round.
Yeah, clever little display there from Breedy on the outside. Just drawing the lead of McHale, making him fall short occasionally and coming back with fast counters. So not bad at all. McHale's just got to steady himself. That's not a bad attack there from Breedy. Just got to steady himself, edge in with his feet and make sure he doesn't miss the target. The jab has got to be accurate from McHale.
Right uppercut success for McHale, and then left, right, 4-punch salvo in between the gloves of Breedy. As he was bustling forward, he was just touched up by a beautiful straight 4-shot straight combination.
Yeah, little tricks of the trade here from McHale, what he should be doing when they come as a clinch. Just walk back to the centre of the ring and let the referee say break. Any clinches at all, just grab hold of him, walk him back to the centre, and then when the referee says back, you're on the centre of the ring, and that's where we should be boxing from.
Nice movement in the pocket, circular movement from McHale, causing Breedy to miss with an attempted 3-shot combination. So we've seen different facets presented by both boxers during this second round. Remember the first, a 3-2 split in favor of Breedy, and this one has had a different complexion to the first, but being very competitive. Right uppercut, left hook success during that exchange for McHale, but Breedy got his own offense away as well in the trade-off. Well, respect between the two at the conclusion of the second round. Let's listen in to Breedy's corner.
Water to drink?
Some good work from Breedy on the back foot here for most of this round. He changed his tactics and was drawing the lead of McHale, then coming back with some lovely fast counters. McHale had a little bit more success towards the end of the round, lovely straight punches there, but watch him just drift back to the corner, gets away with it, but he's just got to stay a little bit more switched on than that, McHale. So bit of success from both boxers.
You bring your height down, aim for his chest, scoop it up.
So let's take a look at the scores. So Breedy is tied up for judges 2 and 4. 20 points to 18 for 2 judges for Breedy. 20 points to 18 for judge 1 for McHale.
Nothing in it, Ronald, is there?
Absolutely not, and that's why as we go into the third round, which is started by McHale landing a good right cross. Oh, there's a counter left hook from Breedy, but he was hit during the trade-off and sent to the canvas. So Mr. Seru Whippy picks up the count. Breedy showing the referee that he's okay. And remember, in Olympic-style boxing, a trip to the canvas will not necessarily result in a 10-8 round, but it will do McHale's confidence the world of good. Knowing that he can catch and floor his man.
Confidence-wise, then it's really good for McHale there. He started the round very well and caught his man with a lovely shot. It doesn't mean a lot, as you say, Ron, to the scores. That's a little bit better, though, from McHale. Nice right hook with left hook. The referee says it's at the back of the head, or on the neck, rather. But yeah, a better start from McHale. He's got his act together here. His timing, sort of, as Breedy's coming forward, he's getting his timing right now, McHale, catching him as Breedy's actually attacking and coming forward.
Picking the man off as he's advancing. There's a left uppercut, right cross. Breedy running into them. He's aware that it's been a very good first minute of the third round for McHale, and that is why he's stepping on the gas, upping the speed of his footwork as he lands a good left cross to the stomach of McHale. McHale missed out on selection for the Gold Coast edition of the 2018 Commonwealth Games. It was Rhys McFadden who was selected after his fantastic performance in Glasgow 4 years earlier. Good work to the body with the left hand from Breedy, but he was passionately determined to make his first Commonwealth Games here. Right jab not too far away from Breedy. The left hand was off the mark because of McHale's movement.
Now we're having a good section of the round for Breedy here again. He's just slowed it down, and he's timing his attacks a little bit better. I think he's got to up the tempo, though. I don't think he should rely on that counter-punch boxing too much. I think you've got to do a little bit of both here, Ron. Breedy's very good on the back foot, but will it be enough to get him over the line? I'm not so sure. He might have to go on the front foot and really force the pace and pressure.
Remember, McHale leads 2018 for 1 judge. Breedy leads 2018 for 2 judges. 2 tied scorecards of 19 points apiece after 2 completed rounds. McHale needs to secure both of those in order to earn himself a split decision victory. The trip to the canvas is unlikely to result in a 10-8 round because this is competitive, but McHale boxing very well off both the front and back foot, occasionally holding his feet as he did there. And look at that! That was 9 straight punches, ending on a left jab, getting in between the gloves of Jabali Breedy. That is a terrific portion of the round, and that burst of sustained quality, unless Breedy does something dramatic in the closing seconds, is likely to be enough to see McHale over the line. There's the 10-second clapper. How will the judges see this one? Terrific work from Matthew McHale in the closing stages of that third round. Could well prove to be decisive. Nice to see the respect between the two of them. Breedy over to the Scottish corner, McHale over to the Bajan corner. But as McHale makes his way back to his own corner, Mike Keane all smiles.
Yes, I think Breedy just lapsed in concentration that last 20 seconds or so, and that allowed McHale to punch 4, 5, 6 times, straight punches through the target, hit him with at least 2 or 3 of them. Let's have a look at it here. There's one there that gets through, and then he just keeps it going. But Breedy just there, stands there, no movement with the head. That's when he needed that head movement in front of McHale. Lovely burst and exchange there, and that's probably enough to win this round and win the contest.
Ladies and
May
gentlemen,
well be split.
your
Here's the
winner
verdict.
via a split decision. In the red corner.
And there is confirmation.
Representing
Matthew
Scotland,
McHale from Scotland, a
Matthew
split decision victor over the reigning America's Continental Championship bronze medalist, Jabali Breedy, in his second appearance at the Commonwealth Games here, losing in the preliminary stages for the second consecutive time. It was Brendan Irvin who eliminated him 4 years ago. But here, 4 years later in Birmingham, Matthew McHale finding some quality in the final round. That proved absolutely crucial and enough to secure his passage through to the quarter-final stage. The man who missed out on selection 4 years ago to his good friend Rhys McFadden, making up for lost time with a very good display indeed. And he is now one win away from the medal platform here at the 2022 edition of the Commonwealth Games. A very good display of thoughtful boxing, both on the front foot and the back foot, where his accuracy was impressive.
Great contest to start the session today, Ron, and McHale and Breedy really had some success. Both boxers, it was a 50-50 fight, wasn't it? Two contrasting styles, and it was so even going into that last round. But McHale found those quality shots, a standing count, and then at the end there put 4, 5, or maybe 6 punches together that got through, that's won him the round. So a good display from McHale. Breedy, he goes out, but I enjoyed his style of boxing.